That one is, Mr. Chairman, that one is, we are converting the accommodation to staff quarters.
To staff quarters?
Yes, please.
So where would the DC reside?
DACF is putting up another one for the Honorable.
Has it started?
Yes, please.
To what level now?
They are the superstructure block work level. It's a story building. They've done the first floor.
Auditors, could you help us with this infraction, please?
Yeah, Honorable Chair, the Get Fund project, as you indicated, they have indeed informed Get Fund about it. The 3-unit classroom block, that work is ongoing. We can't confirm the percentage, but we have seen work going on that project. And then with the completion of DC accommodation into a staff quarters in Sabah. Yes, we are yet to be updated on that one. Thank you.
Get Fund rep is not here, is he? Okay. And then DACF. Non-supply or replacement of sanitation equipment. And Agona East, 2 containers. Have you received that from Zoomline?
Honorable Chair, we are yet to receive. We wrote to them in February, and they also responded accordingly that before the end of June, such 2 containers will be provided to us, including a skip truck which had an accident and currently with a mechanic, and they are about to, complete works on them. So they promised the Assembly that, as I said, before the end of the 2nd quarter, June, such equipment will be provided to us to augment the existing fleet. Thank you.
So the skip truck got into an accident. Are
Yes,
they
please.
still picking up the trash?
Yes, they pick. They pick.
Do you owe Zoomline?
We owe them for 4th quarter. They have,
4th quarter.
Yes, they have submitted their estimate pending, and also the environmental health officer last week also submitted the report to that effect, and we'll be doing the processing for payment. Thank you.
Okay. So I guess you assemblies, you enjoy signing the check for Zoomline instead of getting the money straight from Accra, right?
Yes, please.
It gives you control. Is that the case?
Actually, they are cooperating.
No, it gives you the control that you are paying them.
Yes, please. Some amount of control and some checks on their operations. Thank you.
On their operations.
Yes, please.
How are you going to assess Zoomline with the new contract that you've signed?
Actually, as compared to the previous arrangement, there were some kind of laxities. But since when a little amount of control was given to the assemblies, I think now they have even how to revitalize some portions of their operations, and they are now living up to expectation. Thank you.
Doc, do you have any comment, or I should just move on?
Well, respectfully, Honorable Chair, yes, we have 2 containers to provide. But for the meantime, what happens is that we have increased the lifting frequency for the number of containers in place. So for that reason, the work is being done perfectly. We don't have spillages whatsoever because we have increased the lifting frequency because the number of containers are fewer than we would have loved to use. But we'll go ahead and get the 2 additional containers for them in due course. Thank you very much.
So, Zoomlion, I want to inquire from you, how long does it take you to produce the container?
Honorable Chair, it depends on the type of container. Some of them come in knockdown. That one can take about 2 weeks. But if it is fresh, if it's not knocked down, and then it can take longer. So it depends on what we are able to import. But the matter here is about cost. One container costs 50,000 Ghana cedis. And so given the amount of money that we get from the assembly, it's really a lot of burden on us, because the containers, replacement of the containers and the trucks, we don't get enough money to even replace the containers and the trucks. So we are running at a loss, but we will always continue to do the best work possible by ensuring that we replace those containers that are outstanding. But like I said, we are doing a lot of work in terms of lifting more frequently, in order that spillages will not, we will not have spillages in those places. Thank you.
Have you in any way explored local ones where, like KNUST universities who are teaching into engineering? Have you explored that if it can be done locally?
Oh, Honorable Chair, I think that one I will leave it to the technical people to help me. We will look at it if we are not doing it. Thank you.
All right. The next infraction is on paragraph 292. Oh, sorry.
Colleagues, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Lawyer Philip Fifi Bachman, MP for Kwesi-Mentem, who is here with us today. Honorable, you are welcome. Today we are in your yard. So let's view the best part of the Western region.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
Madam
so
Chair. Madam Chair and members, for the West, you know that even where you are is serene. So it is serene Western hotel. So I believe that everything is going well. I'm told you came last night, and I know you had a good night. I can see from the faces of members, and trust me, we are going to pull some magic together for you to enjoy the Western region the more, especially my brother. So thank you very much, Madam Chair, and you are doing a marvelous work. We are with you. Thank you very much. I'll inform my other brothers, Honorable Kobi Dako and Boama. I was just with him at our district assembly. We didn't know you are here. So this evening you are going to see us, and you will enjoy the Western style. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
But, Honorable, whenever they say that the best comes from the West, you remember Central region used to be part of Western region. And we're both one region. So when you say the best comes from the West, you mean Central region also is part of the best, isn't that
Yes,
so?
yes, but by association.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, Honorable Ms. Bao will take care of the last infraction.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Algona East, you made payment to the tune of 167,000 in respect of 9 PVs to service providers and suppliers, withholding an amount of 12,230 in respect of taxes. This amount, as at the time of the audit, was not being paid or was not paid to the GRA. Can we know why this was withheld but not paid, and whether it's been paid now?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. As at the time that withholding taxes were made, myself, my coordinating director and the DC, we were not there. But when we came and the report came to our attention, we make sure that the amount has been paid and paid in full. Thank you.
Auditors, could you kindly confirm this?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the amount has been remitted to the GRA.
Thank you, auditors. Mr. Chair, I realize that this is a routine happening because, we've seen it over and over again, and as and when the committee meets, that is when they now pay. I don't know what the problem is. If the assemblies could explain to the committee what is usually the problem, they will not do it until auditors come. Because we all know we are operating under an ambit. There's a law guiding these operations. So you do these expenditures, these transactions, and you don't pay. You rather wait for auditors to come. They bring in their management letters. You don't pay heed to it until you are about meeting the committee. That is when you go to do some of these payments. I don't know. What's usually the challenge? What stops you from making sure that you pay the service provider and then you pay that tax liability alongside at the same time? Could we know what's the problem so that we could appreciate it?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Currently, the current administration of Agona East District Assembly are not involving in that. We make sure that we pay our tax liabilities within the time frame. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, over to you.
I will let it pass. You are discharged.
Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
Now let's call a Kunfi. Is a Kunfi here? Yes. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Chair, my name is Ismail Nana Asamoah, District Chief Executive.
The name again?
Ismail Nana Asamoah.
Buzia Benjamin Opoku, Coordinating Director, Confederation Assembly. Buzia Benjamin Opoku.
Honorable Chair, Tomana Awemba Lamino, Accountant.
Samuel Nanata, Internal Auditor.
Did you come with any Ekunfi juice?
Honorable Chair, we wanted to, but we had to leave dawn, so we'll hope that, so we'll chase you wherever you are with the equi juice so that I can have a taste.
I need to disclose that I know the DC. Your infraction is on paragraph 219, and Honorable Edem Agbana will handle that one.
Mr. Chair, thank you for the opportunity. Honorable, the Assembly has been cited for making payments outside the GIFMES system. What happened?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Most often, during our preparation of PVs, we do have the system failure. But after the audit, we were able to validate them and they were prepared.
Honorable Chair, but throughout the period of the audit and even at the exit meeting with the auditors, was this brought to your attention?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
What explanation did you give the auditors?
Just like I said, mostly when preparing PVs, we do have problem with the give me system. That was the same thing we told them. But mostly when we go for quarter validations, they add them to our validation and we are validated.
Auditors, can you kindly confirm your engagement with the Assembly on this particular issue?
Yes, Honorable Chair, they were cited because they were processing the transaction outside of the gift means, in contravention with the act, the requirement of the act. But subsequently, they were able to pass some GL to rectify that anomaly so that controller could be able to prepare the account. But at the time of the audit, they had prepared or processed those transactions outside of the gift means. But in order for controller to be able to have an updated records and prepare the financials, when they came back for their validation exercise, those journals were passed to be able to rectify the anomaly. Thank you.
Chairman, my last question, this will be to the DC, the Honorable DC. The auditors also recommended that sanctions be applied to the coordinating director and the finance officer. Since you took over as the DC for Ekumfi, what steps have you taken to ensure that payments are not made outside the gift me system?
Honorable Chair, thank you for the opportunity. Both have been transferred outside the district. The coordinating director and then the finance officer, then they both have been transferred outside the district. Yeah.
Transferred to where?
The coordinating director is in the Ashanti region, and then the finance officer, not long before, I'm told, was in the Gumua West. Gumua West.
Okay. Mr. Chair, that's all.
All right, thank you very much. The next infraction is on paragraph 224, and Honorable Jasao will handle Ekumfi District. Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. This infraction has to do with unsupported payments. And for Ekumfi District, you have 4 PVs, 4 of them actually, on District Assembly MP's Common Fund, 70,000. And then you also have PWD account, 10,687. You expended these quantums of money without the accompanying supporting documents. Ekumfi District. What happened? How come you could expend money without your PVs having the necessary supporting documents, receipts, invoices, and such supporting documents? How did you do that? You must be very innovative financial engineers. You can spend, and yet you don't have the complete files. What happened? Tell us.
Honorable Chair, thank you. I think most of them had to do with a follow-up of their Ghana cards, and maybe for them their sign sheet. Most of them signed, but their Ghana cards were not attached. But subsequently, we followed up, and they were able to bring the supporting documents. Thank you.
So what's the state of the account now? Have you responded to the query completely and adequately?
Honorable Chair, definitely yes.
Auditors, could you confirm, please?
Yes, Honorable Chair, subsequently they provided the relevant documents, which we have verified.
So that's the case of the PWDs, but there's also the MP Common Fund. How did that happen?
Yeah, Honorable Chair, I think with the MP's Common Fund, it was...
Oh, sorry, you were not there? Because you keep thinking, or you know what happened? Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, so you should know what happened, not
okay.
You think. Are you the finance officer?
No, please, I'm the accountant.
Where is the finance officer?
Please, he's indisposed, please.
Okay, we wish him speedy recovery. But tell us, okay, so you think in that case. Let's hear what you think.
Yeah, with the MP, it was a borrowed fund. We borrowed from it, but we refunded it.
Oh, you borrowed from
the
MP's
MP,
Common
yes.
Fund?
Yes, please.
With her permission?
With his permission.
His permission. Who is
Yes,
your
please.
MP?
Honorable Okwekwino.
2024, was he the MP?
That was what? Atukujo. Honorable Atukujo.
No,
Yes.
Abeku Krento. Abeku Krento. Honorable Abeku Krento.
Sir, Honorable Kujo, do you know the time span of his MPship?
Actually, Madam Chair, that's a slip of tongue, please.
Oh. No, I'm just asking you. Tell me.
Please, no.
How long have you been at Ekumfi?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes, please.
You don't know yet the least opportunity. You just want to tarnish somebody's image.
Not
Keep
really,
it there.
please.
That's not good.
So who was MP as of the time of this audit?
2024 was Honorable
No,
Abeku Krento.
please, may I ask? I'm asking the accountant. You work in that district. You should have some information about the district. 3 years, you should know. Who was the MP?
Please, Honorable Abeku Council.
Honorable?
Abeku Council.
Okay, Abeku, all right. Okay, so auditors, both have been rectified now, correct?
Yes, Honorable Chair. So that was done after the audit. They were able to provide the documents to support those amounts. And the reason why we have it as recovery in the report is because the 30 days within which they were supposed to respond to the infraction, they didn't take advantage of that. But that has been done. The documents have been provided. We have reviewed them, and we are okay.
Yeah, these are all costs to the state, isn't it? If you do the right thing, you respond within the time, then they don't need to spend ink and paper to print this for you to come and say you've now done it. Going forward, what arrangements do you have in place to ensure that this does not recur?
Honorable Chair, going forward, we will make sure all the documents, all the PVs have the necessary documents attached.
So next year, you won't come here, or you will come?
You avoid coming here.
Thank you so much, Chair. Thank you.
Yes, so this year and then the account officer. Why do you borrow MP's money? Because the common fund that assemblies receive as their common fund, share of their common fund, it's a lot. Why do you keep on borrowing MP's money? Why? The small, the 5% given to MP, you are borrowing it. Why?
Madam Chairperson, so the way things work is that we've grown some kind of very cordial relationship with our MPs, to the extent that sometimes when we have situations of this nature, we're able to liaise with them, and then we try to cooperate in resolving some of these matters. So many a times we step in to also intervene, to also make sure when they are also...
So you take advantage of your cordial relationship and take our money?
No, really. We hope that we're able to have the capacity to also help in so many ways.
Your money is more than us, plenty. So why do you go into MP, small for emergency?
No, at that time.
Honorable DC, I think what he is trying to say is this. So many MPs complain a lot that since they are not signatories to their account, when they make a deposit into the MP's account, if you are lucky and you have a good MFO, like this gentleman, I won't mention his name, he's sitting over here, you come. He will tell you, you have this money in your account. So many of the MPs, when they ask for how much they have in their account, today you have 200,000, the next they have 50,000. They don't tell you. They just take a piece of paper and write and give it to you. So MPs, the truth is we don't know how much we have in our account. Until the auditors come, then they catch the accountants that you borrowed money from the MP's account and you didn't tell the MP. That's a problem most MPs are going through. So we never know how much we have in our account. You ask for the account amount, they won't tell you. Yes.
Chairperson, what we've done is that quarterly we share his statements with him.
No, we'll pass a law, don't worry. As for MPs, we'll pass a law to benefit ourselves, so you didn't train. The next infraction is on paragraph 231, and Honorable Abnasar will take care of that one.
Thank you. Ekumfi, can you tell me what the IGF is supposed to be used for, or the guidelines in the usage of your IGF?
Honorable Chair, mostly the IGF is used for recurrent expenditure and administrative expenditures.
So what was your IGF for 2024 and for 2025?
Please, Honorable Chair, our IGF for 2024 was 370,000.
How much?
370.
370?
Yes.
And for 2025?
645.
645?
Yes, please.
Okay. The auditors have cited you for borrowing monies from your DACF account. There are quite a number of you. There are 3 assemblies. The auditors said monies earmarked for your DACF, PWD, MP's Common Fund, and DRIP you used on IGF-related expenditure. Why? Your amount was 45,000 Ghana cedis, the largest amongst the lots. Ekumfi.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I think with where we are situated, our internally generated fund, we have problems retrieving them. But from 2024, 2025, we have had massive improvement. And I think going forward, we'll avoid that.
65,000. How many 65,000? How many big markets do you have?
You don't even have a single market.
You don't have a single market?
Yes, we are trying to leverage on the 24-hour economy market.
You have brought yourself. Okay.
To rake in more money.
Sir, so tell us about the 24-hour economy market.
Honorable Chair, you realize that we are close to Mankasim. So we are trying to build a market, and you know Mankasim is known for Kakoo market. So we want to develop that market so that we can attract people from Mankasim, because now Mankasim is choked. So we want to attract the SSs to Ekumfi.
And that is 24-hour economy market.
That's what we want to do.
And you said you want to leverage on the 24-hour economy market. And I'm asking you, so is that your definition of the 24-hour market?
No, I can refer it to the DC.
You cannot do that to the DC. You cannot put the DC on the spot. You mentioned that you're trying to leverage on the 24-hour economy markets, and I'm asking you, give us an example. Say, you see, we take this gathering very serious. I'm asking how you're going to improve on your IGF so that you don't misapply funds. You don't take funds that are not meant to be spent on IGF-related expenditure. I mean, for IGF-related expenditure. And that is why I'm asking you, please, give me better operations or things that you have put in place to improve your improve on your IGF. You have the Ekumfi juice factory.
Yes, please.
You have people who come to sell around the place. You say you don't have a market. So, I mean, the whole of Ekumfi, there's no market that people go to buy and sell wares, such that you can go and take the market tools and other things to improve on your IGF.
Yes, please.
There's nothing like that.
Yes, please. That is why we are saying that going forward, we are
There is nothing. So, no trading activities go on in Ekumfi.
It's only the shops and then the telephone masts that we are even gathering data now so that we'll be able to give correct targets to the people.
This report is a 2024 report, which was prepared in 2025. You are now gathering information on the masts that you have located in Ekumfi to ride on that to raise revenue.
Please,
are you the DFO?
No, the coordinating data. Myself and the DC, we are very
Honorable DC, this cannot be. How long have you been in office?
About 8 months.
No, not to you, the DC,
Okay.
respectfully.
Yes, almost a year, like more
A
than
year?
Yes.
And you are now gathering data
No, so
on your mast.
That is, I think that is where he wanted to refer to me. So,
No, he wanted to refer the 24-hour economy
No,
to you.
I'm not
Point
sure
of
he
correction, not the mast. As for the mast, he just mentioned it.
Okay.
If you are willing to share your perspective on the
No,
24-hour economy, I'll be glad to hear from you.
In terms of the like steps taken to improve IGF, from 2013, 2023, 2024, like I realized that they literally existed no data, and so we had no idea what things we could even chance on to raise revenues. So as of say June 2025, when I took office, we have barely made a little around 185,000 Ghana cedis. So I studied the system and I realized there were a lot of loopholes. So I chanced on that, and that is what escalated at the end of the year. That is the 600 plus. So we're able to move. The year target was 400,000, but we're able to exceed that to over 600.
So what?
So I've committed a lot of resources into data collection. So currently, we are almost close to finalizing the data, everything, and it is.
So where did the
positive
increment of 630-something thousand come from?
Yeah, so there were a lot
of the revenue.
Yeah, there were a lot of like uncollected, more or less like revenues. In fact, there was one company that was owing the assembly.
It is not what you are telling us. Your DC is saying that there were a lot of uncollected revenue. Yes. But you are talking about things in the skies, things that you cannot pinpoint quickly. But your DC is saying that the low-hanging fruits, the leakages, the uncollected revenues that were sitting in your books, that is what he has come to make sure you collect them. And truly, within a year, you've been able to increase your IGF by more than 100%. I hope for this year's, but that's in the 2025 audit, you won't be cited again for borrowing funds from your DACF account and using it for things that are not related to DACF expenditure or activities. Have you been able to reimburse the DACF account with the 45,000 you took?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Auditors, can you please confirm for us?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the amount has been refunded.
With interest?
Oh, no.
Today we'll spare you because this is the former town. This is the town of the former or the late President Atta Mills. And so you need to give a good reflection of that. As the fancies say, so you shouldn't even be cited for some of these things. You have to keep that legacy, keep that name. You understand? So respectfully, when the auditors come, do the needful, and on your own too, make sure your books are tidy, because you have a legacy to keep.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. We are grateful.
Okay, the next question, infraction, is on paragraph 235. And there were 44 payments made in 2024, totaling 596,000 that was made outside gift mix. Has the situation improved?
Yes, Honorable Chair.
Okay. Auditors, could you confirm that, please?
Yes, Honorable Chair. They now process their transactions on the gift mix, so we have not cited them for infraction in that respect.
Okay, Ekunfi, you are discharged.
Thank you very much.
Wait. This is Central Region. And then I want you next time, you shouldn't be cited, because this is the region where the finance minister is coming from, where the ranking of this committee is coming from, where the vice president of the Republic of Ghana is coming from. So you should do things to promote their image, okay?
Madam Chairperson, interestingly, I also happen to be the regional dean. So I'll make sure next. Yes.
So regional dean, do the needful.
Yes.
Ekunfi Ankwa Nenyo
Otombia.
Yes, you guys have been discharged. Go. The next is Chufue Timokwa. Please introduce yourself to the committee.
Honorable Chair, I'm Richard Della Dake, the District Coordinating Director.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair. My name is Isaac Yosin, District Chief Executive.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair. I'm Alexander Fred Kwe, the District Finance Officer.
I am Al Hassan Muhammad Zubilim, the District Internal Auditor.
Your first infraction is on paragraph 193, and Honorable Frederick Ahinkwa will take care of that one.
Thank you, Chairman. Chifu Atimokwa. Who is your MP? Vondi? Okay.
Honorable David Vondi.
Okay.
Theophilus.
He is my committee member. I'm on Lands and Natural Resources Committee.
Thank you.
Yes. Chifu Atimokwa, you have 4 workers that you paid a quantum of 176,000 as against their collection of 60,000. So you have a shortfall of 116,000 Ghana cedis. Tell us, what happened? What have you done to improve the situation?
Thank you very much.
And assure us that next year you are not coming here with the same infractions.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
Three in one. Oh. Yeah. I hope you heard what I said.
Please, Honorable Chair, can you come again?
So what were you coming to answer?
No, Honorable, you mentioned that the revenue shortfall is what I'm about to.
Yes, so I mentioned the revenue shortfall that your outfit paid 4 people to a tune of 176,000 Ghana cedis, and then they collected 60,000 revenue. So you had a shortfall. And I'm asking you, why the shortfall? What happened? What have you done to improve the situation?
Honorable.
And then the assurance that next year you are not appearing before us here with the same issues.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. The action has been taken on the permanent revenue collectors. The revenue collectors involve permanent revenue collectors. So when the issue came up, in fact, target was set for them. And right now, they are on course. Actually, the revenue has actually improved, even as compared to 2025 collections like this, as against 2024. There has been an improvement on the collection. Thank you.
In your view, we have almost 11 districts and municipalities here with the same infraction. And from your responses, all these revenue collectors are permanent workers.
And, Honorable,
I'm coming. I'm not done. They are revenue collectors who are permanent on government pays rule, isn't it?
Please, yes, Honorable.
So what will you advise us? What is your advice to us with regards to, in your view, do you prefer them being on IGF so that their performance will be hooked to their salaries? Or what's your view?
Honorable, right now, they are, as I've said, they are permanent collectors. And one problem that we noticed when I also assumed office, my chief executive, my coordinating director, is that we are not having a revenue superintendent to supervise them for the collection. But fortunately for us, a new revenue superintendent has been posted. And right now, things are taking shape. Thank you.
Your sister districts, they have revenue superintendents. but still they are doing under collection. So I believe maybe because they are on the payroll, whether they work, they don't work, they will be paid. Maybe that has become a motivation for them not to do much, isn't it? So I suggest we have to take a critical look at this, because they know whether they go for the revenue or not. Every month they are assured of their salaries. But if their salaries are hooked to their output, they want to maximize whatever they take. So they will do more. And I will blame your outfit too. Sometimes, because others come with the same infraction and then they answer, you take cue from there. Most of these things, sometimes is under-reporting, sometimes non-disclosure, or weak internal controls. But you shift all these things and then come and be telling us different things. Are you not sure it's not any of the three that I've mentioned or more? What is your control system? Your internal control system. And then the accountability from your people, how is it? Don't you have leakages somewhere?
Honorable, thank you very much. Right now, we've also instituted a new system that almost every week or every month, the revenue collector, they normally bring their book for internal auditor to review. Or even if the book gets finished and you are giving them a new one, we make sure that the old one, the one that we've given, internal auditor will go through to see and match their performance. Thank you very much, Honorable.
How long have you been at post? You are the finance officer. How long have you been at post?
Please, 11 months now.
11 months. So it means you inherited it.
It's an inherited.
Internal auditor. How long have you been there? You've sworn an oath. Don't reduce your stay. If you reduce it, we will see. How long have you been there?
1 year, 6 months now.
1 year, 6 months.
Yes, please.
So it means halfway you were there. DC, you are out. What's your portfolio?
Coordinating director.
How long have you been at post?
7 months.
Are you not sure you have reduced it?
No, please, 7 months.
Okay, Mr. Chair.
All right. Now let's move to the next infraction. It's paragraph 220, and Honorable Jessau would handle that.
Honorable Chair, that will be underutilization, right? Yes. Okay, so again, you have in the guidelines for the year in question, 2024, you have an upper limit of up to 10% to use for administrative expenses, but in your specific case, 34. Okay, so you had 1.1 million Ghana cedis from the DACF. You expended 424,000 Ghana cedis as your administrative expenses. This overshot the allowed 10% by 285%. That's the variance. What do you have to say? You are clearly overboard.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. When I took over as a DC over a year ago, after going through the audit report for 2024, we realized that Assembly overutilized an amount of 227,670 Ghana cedis. As a management, we sat down and we've been able to refund an amount of 80,000 Ghana cedis from this amount. And I promise going forward, by close of this year, payment too will be made. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, to add to that, please, infraction in the report per the management letter, the figure was 227,670. But reporting in the main report, we having 314,599.55.
Can the auditors help us with the
Auditors, can you help us with the exact figure for the infraction, please?
Honorable Chair, we would have to do a reconciliation on that and then revert. Thank you.
But from your workings, you paid 80,000. And what's your outstanding balance?
So, Honorable Chair, the outstanding balance is 147,670 Ghana cedis, 87 pesos.
So you are proceeding with your figure, the 200 and something. That's why you are assuming is the correct one.
Honorable Chair, that is what is in the management letter submitted to us.
Okay.
And we
But
have a
the
copy.
published report is different.
Yes, please.
Okay, so
Thank
the
you very
Auditor General will reconcile that. Going forward, how do you ensure you don't, well, you have guidelines now, isn't it? But going forward, how do you ensure that this doesn't recur?
Honorable Chair, we are going to improve on our IGF.
What's the situation now? How much did you have for 2024 and then 2025?
This is 2020.
You see, if you want, you can allow the FO to answer.
FO, go.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. In 2025, I have...
Speak to the mic, please.
I have the records here. We budgeted for 1.4 million Ghana cedis. But as at the December 2025, we've had 1,515,000.
Sorry, I want the figure for 2024. Do you have that?
Yes, that one was 1 million. The budget was 1 million.
Okay, and then you got how much in the end?
It's unfortunately, Honorable, that one I don't have it off now.
Fine, let's
but
go to
the
2025.
I have
Let's
it.
hear you. Yeah,
Yes.
let's hear you on that.
So 2025, the budgeted amount was 1.4 million. And out of that, we realized 1,515,568.11, representing 108.25%.
I can see you are very energized to see how well you've done, right? Where did you pay the 80,000 from? Was it from IGF?
Please, we paid it from the IGF.
Okay, so going forward, how do you intend to pay the balance?
That's why initially my Honorable Chief Executive informed the committee that plans are far advanced. Right now, because of the IGF's position, as soon as we get money, we refund it. Honorable.
Plans are far advanced in what? Where will you pay it from?
We will pay it from the IGF.
The IGF, all right, thank you. Chairman, that will be all from me.
The next infraction is on paragraph 234, and Honorable Jessa will handle that one too.
Two, 3, 4. Oh, 224. Okay. Okay, so we have some unsupported payments contrary to the PFMR regulation 2378. Trifu. No more. Trifu. Chair, I've seen Trifu Himan rather. Check. Do you want to double check? I've seen Trifu Himan rather.
Okay, we'll let it pass over them.
Okay.
Okay, the next infraction on paragraph 231, and Honorable Abna Osei-Mensah will handle that one.
Honorable DC, your district was cited for borrowing funds from the DACF, the MP's Common Fund, the DRIP, and we all know the usage of these funds, but you applied it on IGF-related expenditure, which is not supposed to be the case. Why?
Thank you, Madam Chair. As I said, when I took over, after going through auditor's report for 2024.
Are you the district coordinating director?
No, please, I'm the DC.
You are the Honorable DC?
Yes, Madam.
Okay.
Yes, I came across these infractions. We sat down.
Sorry, when you were introducing yourself, I don't think, I didn't
okay.
hear you. So, Honorable DC.
We sat down as a management, and because of the increment in the IGF, we've been able to refund an amount of 25,000 Ghana cedis back to the MP's Common Fund.
But my question was why they did that. Is your DFO here?
My DFO is new.
Were you there at the time of the audit?
Honorable Chair, no.
You were not. Who was there?
Right now, he has been posted to the Regional Directorate of Control Accountant General, Cape Coast.
In Cape Coast, who was there? The person has a name.
Mr. Apangudugu.
Mr. Apankurugu.
Please, yes.
Okay. No.
Please,
regional, no. He's at the Regional Directorate. So, have you refunded the 25,000?
Yes, please.
Can the auditors confirm?
Yes, Honorable Chair, it has been refunded.
And you shouldn't be cited for this infraction again.
Yes, Madam.
You know why I'm saying that?
Yes, please.
Because misapplication of funds is a misapplication of funds, and it comes with sanctions. The fact that you have reimbursed the account doesn't mean what you did was right. So please, let's use the funds for what is been stated that we use it for. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Honorable Chair, sorry to bother this committee. Maybe we moving forward, we may need direction from the committee. As a coordinating director, we know our IGF, and let me say, we know when they can come, and when, say, June, we expect this amount. And you are to incur an expenditure in March. Per your planning, you know by March ending, you get IGF. But at first March, you don't have that fund. And you must carry out an activity that is time-bound. So respectfully, in that situation...
Maybe you are also not doing enough.
Okay.
In terms of raising of IGF. Maybe there are a lot of leakages in the assembly that you need to plug. So look within first and see how best you can block those leakages and see if it won't give you more money. We heard a Kumfi say the same thing, that they did not even look outside, but they realized that they hadn't